For a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old to actually run out to say that they seen somebody shoot their mom and, you know, and in front of them.
This woman, who asked not to be identified, says she raced with the boys back to their apartment to find their mom badly bleeding.
And we went in there and she was just gasping for air, like,
She says they used towels to try and apply pressure to her wounds, while one of her sons comforted her.
It just hurt our heart because he was just saying, Mama, stay with us. You know, like, Mama, stay with us, it's gonna be okay.
Subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for future content. 32-year-old Jacqueline Wilson, better known as Jackie, was a fun, loving, outgoing person. She had a warm smile with a radiant light, followed by her infectious laughter. She was the life of the party. Anyone who knew her knew she touched many hearts, always listening to others with a shoulder to lean on. The love she had for her family and friends shone brightly in everything she did. She was well known in her community. Even through her vibrant energy at gatherings, she gave gentle support during tough times. Jackie had a way of making others feel special and worthy. She worked as a CNA to provide for her 4 children. She was an amazing mother who would go above and beyond to take care of her kids. Now about her love life, that's a whole nother story. She was in a relationship with 39-year-old Howard Ruffin for about 5 years off and on. Like any other relationship, it was good in the beginning, but later, Howard would show his true side. When they broke up, he would sleep in his car to keep tabs on her. This dude was nuts. Being in the system was nothing new to him. He has always been an abusive man, very controlling and demanding towards the women he once was in a relationship with.
Howard Ruffin has a lengthy criminal history.
Multiple convictions for aggravated assault, all involving dating relationships.
In 2022, Ruffin was charged with assaulting Jacqueline, but he wasn't arrested on the felony charge.
In 2022, he was charged with attacking Jacqueline, but he wasn't arrested until late April in 2023. During that time, she felt free, thinking she didn't have to deal with him anymore. Sadly, on November 2nd, 2024, her life would take a turn for the worse. Howard would show up at Jacqueline's apartment just 2 days after he bails out of jail and do the unthinkable in front of her kids.
On 13, we've got new video of the moment a mother was shot to death in front of her 2 young children. It shows a man walk into her Willowbrook area apartment this morning, and then you hear nearly a dozen gunshots. ABC 13's Luke Jones is live at police headquarters with the latest on the investigation, and the video you'll only see on 13. Luke?
News here, the only good news in a very tragic situation. Police do appear to know who they're looking for. They are not, however, publicly naming him tonight, which is why we cannot show you his face. They're also not confirming if investigators are reviewing this video we're about to show you. They do, however, tell us the victim and the suspect were no strangers to one another.
He shot my mom.
Heartbreaking words from a little boy this morning outside the Willow Green apartments. He and his brother inside this second-floor unit just after 8 when this man walks in. Then an argument with their mom.
Oh, really? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
A gunshot, soon followed by 8 more as their target screams in agony. You then see the man walk out and calmly walk away. A mere 20 seconds after he arrived, the victim succumbing to her injuries, her neighbors left in abject disbelief.
Like, who does that? That's what you call somebody who doesn't have a heart, who's heartless.
Neighbors tell us they've seen that man you just saw in that video at the victim's apartment in the past. They say the two had a tumultuous relationship, and one woman tells us he would periodically camp out in his car out in the parking lot in order to keep tabs on the victim.
And I said, did Howard Ruffin kill my daughter?
There wasn't any doubt in your mind that Howard was involved?
No doubt in my mind.
What made you so sure?
Because my daughter has never been in a relationship that bad before. This could have been prevented. I could have still had my daughter. Their kids could have still had their mother.
I shouldn't be sitting here right now. Jacqueline should be here.
Yes. Yes. I shouldn't be burying my daughter.
Ruffin is now behind bars charged with murder. A bond has yet to be set.
I'm going to give my thoughts and opinion on this story. What this man did was wrong. To sleep in your car just to watch girlfriend or ex-girlfriend is doing is insane. This man was nuts and crazy. All he did was abuse women. He didn't love those women at all. It's sad how he walked in this woman's apartment, shot her about 8 times in front of her kids, and walked out like he didn't do anything. Just 2 days of him getting out of jail. He already had this plan. This is something he wanted to do because she no longer wanted him. I want to know, did she let him in, or did he already have a key and he just didn't give the key back? Ladies, when you are dealing with a crazy man that once was abusive to you, sometimes you have to move from where you are. Being here for your kids is more important than staying in a place where your ex know where you live and he could come and take your life at any given moment. Even if you have to go to a shelter until further notice, and that's what you have to do. Get your kids out of harm's way, especially when you are dealing with a dangerous man. Ladies, protect yourself at all costs. I'd rather move to be here to see another day than die and leave my kids behind for somebody else to raise, and they might not raise your kids the way that you do. Ladies, please pay attention to the red flags, know your worth, and be safe. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. I will continue to keep my thoughts and prayer with the family, and I will see y'all in my next video.